Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Jagger, and I'm here to introduce to you a program I call Lighten Up Now. It's a weight loss program unlike anything else that you've ever seen. And where it comes from is my own weight loss struggles. That's kind of where the best things come from. People with the experience that you have that have done things that you're looking to do, and that are looking for new and more innovative solutions to the problems that they have that nothing else has worked for. I'm one of those people. I have tried a whole bunch of different things to keep my weight manageable. Being in the health profession, and especially the last number of years, it's been an incredible amount of stress to do what I do. Most of that stress I try to keep below the surface, but chemically my body knows different. What my assessment is something called cortisol. Cortisol does a whole bunch of things in your body, but basically what it does is makes your body store fat. I, through the last few years, gained a bunch of weight. I knew I gained a bunch of weight, but I didn't realize how bad it got. I stepped on the scale for the first time in a few years because I usually like to go by the way I feel. I do a lot of weight training. I felt fairly strong. I didn't realize how heavy I had gotten. And it was a shock. For 3 days, I was in a tailspin. Worried about a whole bunch of different things. Worried about, am I going to be living long enough to see my daughter grow up? Am I going to have a stroke and be in a bed for the rest of my life? Am I going to have a heart attack? Am I going to end up with diabetes and lose a limb? A whole bunch of things were going through my head, and I'm pretty sure that you probably have had that experience as well. Or maybe you're just someone who wants to maintain a healthy lifestyle, has struggled with weight, and wants to find a way to get back to a reasonable target. All of those situations are what my goal is to help you with. Now, I wanted something that was sustainable. I wanted something that was real world, because you can go on a crash diet and starve yourself for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and get down to a weight where you are comfortable and where your goal is. But that's not my goal, because what's going to happen as soon as you go back to all those lifestyle habits, as we know, you're going to end up in a position where you put it on twice as fast as you took it off. In fact, probably more than twice as fast. We don't want that to be happening. We want something that is regularly done, and follows some pathways that are reasonable. If you want to have ice cream every once in a while, have ice cream. If you want to have pizza, fries, can't do it all the time, but if you wanted to have a treat every week, why would you want to deprive yourself of that? Life is living. I'm a self-proclaimed foodie. I love food. I don't ever eat it in huge quantities, but some of the stuff that I like, pizza, burgers, potatoes done every way that you can imagine. I like those things. I don't want to not have them. If somebody told me that I could never have pizza again, that'd be a tough situation. So I want to be able to do that stuff. So what I did was I also experimented a little with this program to try to figure out what worked for me, because whatever worked for me is going to be working and sustainable for other people. And I wanted to chronicle all that. I wanted to give people, hey, I'm eating this for dinner. Hey, I ate that for breakfast and it was hugely off our plan, but here's what happened. I stayed a regular weight. I didn't gain anything from it, because what I did was I only ate that day. So little things, tips, tricks, and to not only just put all the good stuff in there, but also put the bad stuff in there. If you gain a couple pounds, it's not a complete loss. I wanted things where people aren't going to get discouraged. And if you want to have that slice of pizza, go ahead and do it. Just don't eat it 3 meals a day for a week. Things like that can be sustainable for people to live a normal life, but still maintain a healthy weight. And it's also about feeling healthy. It's also about being able to move. It's also about reducing joint pain, back pain, Foot pain. The heavier you are, the more your feet and knees will pay that price. If you want longevity, there are things you can do like maintaining a healthy weight, like weight training. Here's another thing. The secret to longevity for the majority of my patients that live a longer life is resistance training. If you're strong enough to get up off the floor when you fall. Your muscles are strong enough to sustain the impacts if you fall or trip, or protects your joints as well. The stronger the muscles are, the more stable the joints are. If you stay muscularly strong through resistance training and through a few supplement things that people may not know, you can live a more active life longer. And that's really what we're all here to do. None of us want to be in a hospital bed for the last 20 years of our life. In fact, most of us would prefer to go quick than actually be in a hospital bed for any of the last months or years of our lives. So it is my goal to support this program for people that want to achieve that and have the best possible chances of achieving that. So this is what we're going to do. Most of this program is going to be on a monthly thing. There are a few other ways to do it, but that way it's regularly sustainable financially, regularly sustainable program-wise, and you're going with me for the ride. So if that sounds like a great thing to you, and I really hope it does, then let's talk. Let's get you involved with this Lighten Up program. Let's get you to your goal weight. Let's keep you at your goal weight. Let's get you strong, keep you strong, and help you live a long, active, healthy life. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing all your progress.